Tackling stagnant growth and high inflation, a feasible plan. The global economy has been facing the dual challenge of low growth and high inflation. This is a complex issue that requires a multi-pronged approach to solve. In this article, we will discuss a feasible plan to address the problem, with practical examples of how it can be implemented. Firstly, it is essential to understand the root causes of stagnant growth and high inflation. There are several factors contributing to this issue, including geopolitical tensions, supply chain disruptions, and a lack of investment in critical sectors such as infrastructure and education. In addition, the pandemic has further exacerbated the problem, leading to a sharp contraction in economic activity in many parts of the world. To address these issues, we propose a three-step plan. Step 1. Implement targeted stimulus measures. Governments around the world must prioritize targeted stimulus measures to support key sectors of the economy that have been most affected by the pandemic. For example, investment in healthcare and infrastructure can create jobs and increase economic activity. Governments can also provide tax breaks to small and medium-sized enterprises, which are the backbone of many economies. Step 2. Enhance supply chain resilience. Supply chain disruptions have been a significant contributor to the high inflation rate. Therefore, it is crucial to improve supply chain resilience by diversifying supply sources, investing in domestic production, and creating redundancies in critical sectors. For example, a country that relies heavily on imported oil can invest in renewable energy to reduce its dependence on foreign oil and increase energy security. Step 3. Promote international cooperation. The global economy is interconnected, and therefore, it is essential to promote international cooperation to tackle the challenges of stagnant growth and high inflation. Governments can work together to create a framework for fair trade practices, reduce tariffs and non-tariff barriers, and establish a common set of standards for environmental protection and labor rights. To illustrate the feasibility of this plan, let us consider some examples of how it can be implemented in practice. Example 1. Targeted stimulus measures. In the United States, the Biden administration has proposed a $1.9 trillion stimulus package that includes direct payments to individuals, funding for COVID-19 vaccines and testing, and aid to state and local governments. This package will provide much-needed support to sectors of the economy that have been most affected by the pandemic, such as healthcare, education, and small businesses. Example 2. Enhancing supply chain resilience. During the pandemic, many countries experienced shortages of medical supplies and personal protective equipment, PPE. To address this issue, the Indian government launched the Make in India initiative, which aimed to boost domestic production of PPE, ventilators, and other medical supplies. This initiative not only reduced the country's dependence on foreign imports but also created new jobs and increased economic activity. Example 3. Promoting international cooperation. The European Union has taken significant steps towards promoting international cooperation through its Green Deal initiative. This initiative aims to create a framework for sustainable growth and reduce the EU's carbon footprint. To achieve this goal, the EU has established a common set of standards for environmental protection and is working with other countries to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote renewable energy. In conclusion, the challenges of stagnant growth and high inflation are complex and require a multi-pronged approach to solve. The plan we have proposed, including targeted stimulus measures, enhancing supply chain resilience, and promoting international cooperation, provides a practical roadmap to address these challenges. By implementing this plan, governments can support key sectors of the economy, reduce dependence on foreign imports, and create a more sustainable and equitable global economy.